All right, so my name is Mason Garard. I'm from Zionsville, Indiana, and I've started capitalfarmersmarket.com. Basically, we are an online farmers market, and we provide more access to local food. It's pretty straightforward. Basically, the problem that I'm trying to solve is basically twofold. First, consumers want to have more access to local food, and secondly, farmers want to have more access to the market. So, my website addresses both of these problems. So first and foremost, people can folks can come on the website anytime and pick and choose what they like, and then to order, and then farmers and artisans can on the back end put whatever they like onto the website. If they have cucumbers this week, they put on the cucumbers this week, and this gives the consumers more access to the farmers, and the farmers unlimited access to the market. So basically, a little bit of details on how I think this would work. Basically, it's a just-in-time inventory. Basically, we collect, folks place orders, we collect the products, and then we deliver. So no rent, no storage costs, no red tape in that respect. My goal is to get to 100 farms or 100 CSAs or vendors around DC. With 1,000 products on the website before we launch in the spring of 2017. And then once we prove a sustainable model in DC, we're going to expand to other capital cities, go to Richmond, go to Raleigh, go to Nashville, Columbus, etc. But I found that DC is an incredible place to start with this. You have 200 plus farmers market locations in and around the DC area, which means you've got incredible numbers of vendors and an incredible number of people wanting to buy food at the farmers market. Americans as a whole spend, $606 billion on groceries every year. And Nielsen study in 2005, I know that's a bit dated, said that 55% of them would be open to pursuing an online grocery system. And then the USDA says that 23% of them are likely to pay more for local groceries. So this is a viable idea and in a viable location. And I really can't wait to get started. As for why I'm here for funding, I'm here for mentoring, and I'm here for potential teammates, which I didn't think of when I came in. But now that you all have mentioned it, it seems like a lot, something that's really important for me to do. So that's all for me. I'm Mason Garard, and my idea is capitalfarmersmarket.com. Thank you very much.
Judges vote now. Please show the audience. Does anybody have feedback for Mason? Want to take a shot?
I can go. So yeah, I thought it was a great presentation, very well researched, very well presented. I think marketplaces are really hard, but they're hard for probably two reasons. The first is that it's very hard to figure out the chicken and the egg, right? Like, do you get the consumers first that pull in the farmers? Do you get the farmers first that that pull in the consumers? I think that if you can successfully convince the farmers to kind of create the supply, that you can probably get the consumer side going well. The other thing to really focus on the marketplace business is your concept of you're really looking at your financials, right? So there's a lot of companies in the grocery delivery space, right? Everybody from like Amazon to Giant or whatever. And it's hard just from a margin perspective in terms of like how much people pay for the delivery and how much they pay for the individual groceries. But if you can figure out how to get consumers to pay a little bit more for that extra convenience of farm to table or whatever the case is, then I think there's a viable business model you can probably get out there. So kudos to you.
Great. Who's next?